Hi everyone, it's Molly. Hope everybody is doing all right. So I wanted to show you first this piece, which is similar to what I'm going to do tonight. This was a commission for a little girl's room, and it's beautiful. The only issue is that her walls are gray, and I just didn't think that this would be enough kind of pop of color. So we decided to reverse the colors, and this time I'm gonna do this aqua green color, turquoise green, as the background, and then I darkened up the purple just a little bit, but I want it to kind of look very similar to the way that this looks here. So I wanted to show you that. I don't know if you can see the shimmer in the light, but it's really, really beautiful. It wasn't quite there for the wall. I am gonna do a tutorial. Let me put this out of the way. I am gonna do a tutorial on what I do for commissions, because man, have I learned a lot over the past couple of years. And that's one of the things, is taking a picture of the space, making sure that the painting that you have there is going to look good in that space, the colors that are chosen. Sometimes the client needs a little bit of guidance on colors. Sometimes they know exactly what they want. So there is a ton of information I have, and I will be making a video on that. So make sure you got your notifications on and that you're subscribed. I'm gonna be using a purple that I made. It's basically a French ultramarine, or an ultramarine with a little bit of blue violet in there. I'm using a Venetian rose, which is a very pretty bright pink color. I'm using sky blue, and I'm using a little bit of a graphite gray mixture that I made, and I'm using silver. And then I mixed up a big tub. I'm gonna use this in another piece that I have as well, that's an ocean piece. So paints are very thin, mixed with water, Amsterdam acrylic, and I'm going to get going on this. I painted my sides this time because I do like good coverage. This is an opaque color, so it would have given good coverage, but because the sides are so thin on this one, they drip down very fast. Now this is canvas, it's not wood, and it's got like some particle board underneath it. I get these from Jerry's Artarama. This is a 16-inch round here. So I'm gonna pop the air bubbles really quick. All right, and then I'm gonna blow this out. Let's go. Okay, so now that I have this down, I am thinking for contrast, I might even want to do maybe even this gray. I don't know if I'm gonna regret that or not, and I only have one of these canvases, so I'm hoping that this turns out well. I'm gonna do my purple next. I'm gonna go a little bit heavier kind of in this section to the edge. The middle, I want to just be one center focal point to blow out. So, and I may come back in and layer these one more time. Which one? I think I'll go with my blue next. And this is very close to the turquoise color, so, and then I want the pink to be the most predominant. Oh, I hope I have enough. This was my leftovers from the original time that I did the painting. Do I want any more of that gray? Maybe just a tiny little bit down there. I really wish I had just a little more pink to go through this, but I think I should be okay. Just dripping out those last little bits. And I really want this to kind of flow well, so I'm gonna start my blow dryer here and blow out. Maybe just a little bit more purple. And one more time through with the light blue. Okay. Then here we come with the silver. That's gonna give it a nice metallic shine. Just giving it a good torch to pop all the air bubbles, and I'm gonna blow this out. Let's see. Okay, so this is very pretty. There's this one little spot of blue through here. I'm just gonna kind of drag my finger along to get kind of, not rid of it, but to make it blend in a little bit more so that it's not, I don't really like super harsh lines in the painting. I like it to be kind of soft. This up here is very pretty. Now, when I blew the very first pass this way, I noticed that I didn't have any color right here. So what I did is when I came through the second time around, I blew upwards so that the color would go within this line here. And this is a little bit lagging here. So I'm just gonna drag my pink and see if I can get any pink and purple down through there. And I might even, if I have any pink left, I might add it right through there. I'm just gonna drag the pink down this way as well. Drag those colors into the center to meet, maybe a little bit. Again, I don't want to fiddle too much, but I want it to have the feel that I like. And again, I'm just missing, do I have any left? I hope I'm not going to ruin it through here, but I'm going to do just a little bit of pink right there. I might even blow it with my mouth. And then, oh, I have paint all over me already. And then I'm just gonna drag this on up to meet back together there, so that it looks like it came together. And I feel like this had like some little ribbons of, I said I don't want to mess with this too much, but I don't have another canvas. Okay, so up, I think this is really pretty. I'm glad that I darkened the purple a little bit. I think it looks really nice. I was worried that all the colors would just be kind of muted and lost, and I don't think that that happened at all. This space right here is something, what I'm gonna do, and you've seen me do this a little bit before. I think I'm going to, so this part got a little bit muddy, so I'm gonna scrape that part off right there. And add just a little bit more paint. In that section. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit more, I'm gonna do this here, a little bit more purple. And then just what I have left over of this pink, using it all up. Ooh, I hope that that's not a clump. And again, I can drag my finger back up through there. What the heck, why not just a little bit of the blue too? And then I'm gonna go with the stick again, because if I pour out of there, You guys know me, I pour like way too much. Just a little bit. Okay. So now I'm gonna blow this just with my mouth. And then I'll drag back on up through there. Okay, this has a lot more color on it now. I like that. And it's got some of the pink down below there. And I just want to make the center a little bit more actually centered. Oh yes, love this now. I just want to soften that line up right there to mix that in just a little bit more. And I'm just going to bring this back. There we go. When the paint is wet like this, you can really play around and get what you want. Okay, now I love it. Now I don't think I'm gonna mess with this in the center. I kind of converged everything to like somewhat of a center. I think I'm gonna give this a torch, and I think this is good. I really like it. Absolutely beautiful. I do just wish, I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it. I think I'm gonna leave it. It's got enough pink for me. It has got the color, like a dark gray color in the walls, but I think that this turquoise is gonna stand out really beautiful there. So let me take you in. Let me show you. It's just now starting to rain here. So this is what it looks like. There's the center. There's the beautiful kind of organic details there. That was that blowout originally. That's really pretty, almost like a petal there. Trying to go slow for you. But yes, I think it's really, really nice. All right, so I will show you how this one dries. How pretty is this? So I loved the one that I did with the gray base, but this aqua green or turquoise green is just really, really pretty with those colors, and it definitely makes it pop a little bit more. You can see the shine, and when I varnish it, it'll be even better from that silver. Super happy with this one. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Yep, be painting. Bye.